Oh, hello, I'm here today to talk about some of the decks I've been building recently. This will focus on 3 different decks, the first being Marco Bot, the second being Rhino Brown, Marley Shield, and the third being Flock Forster, Jaegerist Leader. So Marco is a 7 hand size, 23 health character with the air and death symbols. He has 2 enhancers, the first sacrificing a foundation to give your attack 2 speed and 1 damage, and then the second enhance, committing himself to destroy a rival foundation if you've sacrificed 2 or more this turn. Now, the deck has 38 foundations, 22 attacks, 1 asset, 4 actions, and 2 backups. Now, some of the key cards for this are first being Oxygen Destroyer, a 4 low for 5, 4 difficulty attack with powerful 3. While the response doesn't matter with our character, we're looking at the form, which you can try and play the attack from the discard pile if 2 or more rival cards have been destroyed this combat phase. So the plan is go in, destroy a few rival foundations, then you have this card waiting if you need attacks to play or if you just want another attack to throw at them. To help with that, we have Destructive Fire, a 6 mid for 5 difficulty attack with a response of having your rival sacrifice foundation if you sacrifice 1 during the attack. Now this is just helping Oxygen Destroyer come out and do its thing. Yeah. Then to make sure we don't completely run out of foundations and just die, we have Enormous Axe, a 3 difficulty foundation, which has an enhance to commit itself, giving the attack X damage equal to the number of face downs you have, with a maximum of 4. But the really important part is the static ability, building the top card of your deck face down after it's destroyed, meaning you keep having foundations in play even as you go through them to get off your effects and helps you stay ahead of your rival. Then another attack, we have Beast Titan Appears, another 4 difficulty attack, this one being a 4 mid for 4, the blitz of having each player sacrifice foundation. Now this is another one that helps us get to our Oxygen Destroyer quicker, just keeping our rival foundations low and maybe hitting an Enormous Axe or something similar so we stay ahead. And finally, there's Chomp, a 3 difficulty action that has Breaker 2 and the form of destroying a rival foundation with difficulty 2 or less and removing itself after leaving the card pool. This again helps us get rid of a foundation that we don't like on the rival side, keeps us ahead of them, gets close to our Oxygen Destroyer and just helps forward the plan. And again, Breaker 2 helps us on blocking, meaning they just can't, they have to spend more to try and get us. And now for the next deck, there's Rhino Brown, Marley Shield. It's a 6 hand size, 30 health character with the Chaos and Order symbols, having a first form of giving your non-attack cards, so your backups, actions, assets, and foundations, -1 difficulty, and an enhance during your attack to make your rival float a foundation. Then, at the start of the end phase, if you have 4 or more different card types, that'll be character, foundation, backup, asset, and tokens, and at least 1 momentum, you can transform, you flip a rival foundation, then transform Rhino Brown into Armored Titan Finale. Now this gives all of your attacks +1 damage for each card type in your stage, so with every type it can go up to 5, and rival attacks getting -1 damage, meaning they hit a little less hard back, keeping you alive in the game longer. And then he has a response to commit a card in this stage, can be any of them, can be tokens, foundations. After an attack is played, either yours or your rivals, you commit or flip 1 rival foundation, helping you deal with trickier foundations that your rival's relying on. Now some key cards for the deck. The first being the new power token from the Godzilla set, having an enhance to sacrifice and giving your attack +2 damage. Now this is handy as it gives another card type, increasing your damage, helping you transform quicker, and making the whole process a lot smoother for Reiner. And the next card, Armored Blow. This is a 4 difficulty, 3 low, 2 damage attack that has the Blitz to give it +1 speed and +1 damage for each card type in your stage. So with each type it can go up to a +5/+5. That already has another +5 from Reiner himself, making it a threatening attack, even more so with the deadlock. If your rival has 11 or more foundations, it gets an additional +1/+1. The next card, Gunflame Feint, is a 3 low 4 damage as a response after it's not blocked to give your next check to play a card +1, and the Tension Blitz, adding a Roman cancel to our momentum, which helps us get the momentum early to make sure we can transform Reiner as soon as possible, with some cases being able to transform Reiner as early as turn 2. Our next card, Unyielding Force, is a 5 difficulty foundation, which can go down to 4 with our first form, and the response at the start of your combat phase, adding one of our power tokens to the stage, giving us easier access and making sure we have them to transform. And if our rival has 10 or more foundations, we get 2 instead. This foundation also has the enhance to commit itself and give you an next check +2, helping us play more attacks, block better, anything we need it for, it's there. Finally, there's Baji, Vengeful Pal, a 3 difficulty asset with Breaker 1, and the response, after you play this card, build it, which helps again getting the cards in our stage ready to transform as soon as possible, and the enhance once per turn on your turn, giving your attack +3 damage, and any player can play this ability, so your rival can play it during their turn, although if you're transformed at this point you can commit it on the next attack to block your rival out of having access to that. Now our third deck, we have Flock Forster, the Jaegerist leader. It's a 6 hand size 28 health character with the life and fire symbols. It has an enhance during your attack to mill 2 cards and build 1 backup with difficulty 2 or less from the cards milled. This helps as it gets more backups out to help with our first enhance, committing Flock and either doubling this attack's damage or reducing it all the way to 0 if you have 3 or more of these backups. And to help with this backup centered plan, there's 30 foundations, 19 attacks and 22 backups. Now for the key cards here. The first is the Jaegerist Follower, a 1 difficulty backup with 1 stamina that you can include up to 10 copies of. Now this has the infinity symbol, which will come up important for more of our cards later, but it has an enhance to look at the top card of your deck and giving you the option to mill it. Meaning you can look, if you see a check you don't like or a card you might want to draw, you can either get rid of it, leave it, draw it, or guarantee the check for the attack. Then enhance to give -1 speed for every 2 copies of them in your stage, helping block a little more defense, if you need it of course, you might not. Next we have Air Forces Engage, a 4 difficulty, 6 high for 4, with the blitz of sacrificing a foundation to give it 2 damage, then a response of after this attack dealing damage, adding an infinity card from our discard to our hand, meaning we can grab back anything we need, such as more backups to play out, more foundations if we need to build some more, or some more attacks, such as Humanity Fights On, the 13 difficulty 7 mid for 7. This attack has powerful 3, and the blitz allowing you to change the zone, meaning you can make it a little trickier to block, mess around with it if you know what your opponent can block with, but also has the important ability of having -1 difficulty for each infinity card in your stage, meaning all those Jaeger's followers, all our infinity foundations, and other infinity backups reduce its difficulty, making it really easy to play as the game goes on, sometimes even making it the cheapest attack for you to play. Now, to help with getting more backups out, we have Beast Titan's Rock Barrage, a 3 mid for 5 difficulty attack that lets us build a non-unique backup, then having your rival commit 2 foundations if you have 2 or more backups, then if you have 4 or more, letting you commit one rival foundation. This again helps us get more infinity cards out, build some more backups, and then tap down our rival to let us swing into them more easy, lowers our defenses, all the good stuff. Then finally, we have Political Strife, 4 difficulty, fall over 3 with Breaker 2, and the Blitz, giving the attack an extra damage for each backup in your stage. Now with the 22 backups, this attack can go up very high, and its difficulty being 4, meaning you can play it a bit later in the turn when you know your rival has less defenses, so it can come in, take them by surprise and just hit them for a lot. And again, our Flock letting us double the damage can make this one a real threat, and the Breaker 2 helping again with defense if we need it, which we might not. Now, that's every deck I'm talking about today. I'll include those decks below in the description. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to make more of these soon. Bye bye.